The nonprofit organization we will be discussing is the NOAA Project. The NOAA Project is a no-kill animal shelter dedicated to ensuring the compassionate well-being of rescued, abandoned, abused, unwanted, or neglected pets. My name is Amanda, and my group members Olivia, Sydney, Anna, Abby, and Adam will be providing further insights on this organization. We'll be discussing the objectives of the current digital marketing target market personas, landing page, email analysis, social media analysis, online reputation, mobile marketing, main strengths of current digital marketing plan, and recommendations for improvement for the NOAA project. Now I'm going to give Abby the floor to talk about the objective of the current digital marketing and the target market personas for the NOAA project.
Thank you. As Amanda said, I'm going to talk a little bit about the objectives of the NOAA Project's digital marketing, as well as who exactly they should be targeting while implementing these digital marketing tactics. So first of all, their current objectives are that they just really want to get people in the surrounding community involved in their organization, whether that's by volunteering, donating, or even adopting an animal into their home. The NOAA project focuses much of their digital marketing efforts on Facebook and Instagram by posting animals that are available for adoption currently, as well as gotcha days, which is where animals were adopted and they're going to their new home, and then upcoming events as well, just to get the community excited to get involved, going to these events, adopting, or even just volunteering their time for a few hours a week. Next, I'm going to talk about who exactly they may want to target. First, retirees, their ages 50 to 80, and they're living in cities such as Ada, Cascade, and Holland. And their objectives is that they just have all this new free time on their hands, not really sure what to do. So they're going to find new ways to spend their time now that they're not working by maybe volunteering for the NOAA Project. Um, Next, I want to talk a little bit about empty nesters. Their age is 45 to 60. Their income is on average 67,000 to 100,000 a year. So they have a little bit more of that disposable income to spend on an animal, vet appointments, new toys, food, all of that good stuff. And they're living in cities such as Grand Haven, East Grand Rapids, and Holland. And their objective is just to reduce loneliness by adopting an animal into their home. Their kids are gone, going to school, starting a new job, living in a different city, or maybe living in the same city, but just filling that void now that their kids are gone. And lastly, young adults are ages 25 to 35, starting a new job, a new career, just graduating college, maybe living in a new city. They're from suburban areas such as Forest Hills or Ada, and their objective is just to find new hobbies post-grad. When you're in school, you're just school, 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 maybe work, and then trying to, be social on the weekends and stuff. But now they have this time on their hands after work, finding new hobbies, maybe volunteering events, or even adopting a animal into their house as well. Next, I'm going to hand this over to Olivia to discuss keyword analysis and landing pages. Thank you.
All right, so now let's talk about their landing page analysis. So there were three distinct features that stood out to me. The first one is their effective call to action, or their CTA. The landing page encourages visitors to subscribe, overall increasing traffic and potential revenue through those subscriptions. Next, they have clear navigation with embedded links. So the page includes brief descriptions and direct links to important sections like adoption, volunteering, donations, and contact information. And then lastly, they have a direct link to Facebook. So a link to the shelter's Facebook page provides updates and images engaging the target demographic of the 50 to 64-year-old age group and offers insights into the shelter's daily activities. On that landing page, they also have a bunch of relevant keywords. So the chosen keywords that they chose align with NOAA's project mission to support abused and surrendered pets, driving traffic by matching the search queries. The keywords link directly to relevant pages on the website, ensuring users find exactly what they're looking for, which improves the search ranking and user satisfaction. Next, Sydney is going to talk to you about email analysis.
Thank you, Olivia. In regards to NOAA Project's current email strategy, their emails are used to update their subscribers about upcoming events and important news. Their strengths of their current strategy are that they have a welcome and thank you email upon subscribing to the emails. They have a clear but simple branding. They include call to action buttons, and they have their mailing address and buttons linked to their social media accounts at the bottom of the email. This can all be seen on the email in the slide. Some areas of improvement in their current strategy would be to create a consistent schedule. Having scheduled emails with important or engaging information will keep their audiences interested and feel part of the community. Now, having a demographic segmentation can harm their interaction with their audiences, as it would mean the right information is not being relayed to the right people, which can lead to less engagement and potential unsubscriptions. And their one-topic emails can be improved as well, as there's always more information to be presented. Ideas for additional topics could be blog posts about success adoption stories or tips on how to foster animals. Some important measurements for email marketing would be open rate, click-through rate, and conversion rate. Open rate is described as the percentage of people who opened the email. Click-through rate is the percentage of people who clicked on something interactive in the email, like a CTA button. And conversion rate is the percentage of people who completed an action that was desired to be accomplished. These metrics are important because they let marketers know what their audience prefers to engage with more, potential events or opportunities people look for, and suggestions of areas of improvements within emails. Some suggestions for improvement would be to create segmented audiences like potential adopters, volunteers, or donors to make sure the right information is sent to the right audience. Understanding those audiences' schedules to create a consistent schedule to send out newsletters as a way to keep those audiences interested and engaged with the organization. And focus on lead generation email content with an emphasis in community. Norwich University states, the culture within a nonprofit is often more community-oriented, as employees are often asked to address and solve problems that have little financial incentive. Creating emails is often low cost and when done correctly can prompt viewers to take action that's beneficial for both parties. Now, Amanda will discuss their social media analysis.
The social media platforms the NOAA Project uses are Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Instagram has 2,230 followers with a total of 1,849 posts. Facebook has 27,000 followers, and then lastly, TikTok with 1,740 followers and 70 posts. Each platform posts content of animals, whether they are new animals that have just been brought in or animals that have already been adopted. Ways to improve the social media plan consists of figuring out objectives, social media platforms that will be actively maintained, the content that will be posted, ways to distribute and promote content, and ways to measure success. The objectives of the NOAA Project could be to increase the number of clients that adopt, increase community awareness, and increase the number of donations and volunteers. The social media platform that should be actively maintained is Facebook because it has the most eyes on it out of the 3 platforms. Facebook has high participation among the organization's target market, which can lead to high engagement potential. Instagram is next in line to help reach the new homeowner target market, also known as the younger audience. In the book Digital Marketing Essentials, Larson and Draper said, with over 2 billion monthly users that are younger on average than Facebook's user, Instagram is at top social platform for reaching 18 to 30-year-old demographic. Lastly, the time allocated to TikTok will be minimal due to the potential ban, even though TikTok has been very popular in the recent years. In an article, Van Watt said, due to a recent law signed by President Joe Biden, TikTok could face a full shutdown in January 2025. The content that will be posted on the platforms could be good quality images and videos with captions that create community value and entertainment. Examples of this are shown right on the screen to the right. The most important metrics are to check for progress and good performance on each platform. Next up, we have Olivia that is going to talk about online reputation of the NOAA Project.
So let's talk about NOAA's project's online reputation. First, we can start with their positive results. They have a 3.7 star Google rating. So overall, the organization maintains a decent rating. They have many positive reviews, a lot of 5-star reviews that highlight the successful adoptions, such as Christine's story of adopting a dog that her kids fell in love with. And then lastly, they have a review from greatnonprofits.org that praises Noah's project for providing essential items like a crate, bowl, and bed for a newly adopted dog. When it comes to negative results, they really only have one, and it is an adoption fee controversy. So there's a dispute surfaced over a $900 adoption fee for a cat, with the influencer claiming the fee was excessively high for the breed, which the shelter disputes in an article from Fox 17 News. And then that brings us to neutral results. There is a neutral article from Wood TV 8 about a fundraising setback. So it mentions a $20,000 loss from failed fundraiser, but the organization is working on recovering through a new campaign. Continuing on, Anna is going to talk to you about mobile marketing.
Thank you, Olivia. Now we're going to move on to mobile marketing. Mobile marketing. Information about the service is easy to find, as well as how to become involved in the organization, and the hours of operation were on the main page as well. Some recommendations would be to make that subscribe to Noah's project more mobile user-friendly. Right now, it is difficult to navigate that section, as that part moves around. A viewer has to scroll in different directions to see the whole thing. As we learned in our textbook by Larson and Draper, they claim that mobile users often are more impatient when it comes to using mobile websites and often use their phone a dozen times a day and checking for a few seconds before putting it away. Making this more mobile friendly will make it easier for people to subscribe. Another recommendation is to change the position of the social media links, putting them at the top of the page so that it is easier to access. This will make it easier for users to add the Noah project on social media, as they will see it right when the page pops up, and mobile users tend to focus more on information at the top of the page rather than desktop users do. It increases visibility while encouraging engagement. And lastly, moving the phone number towards the upper part of the page so that it's easier to find and create a drop-down tab of the hours of operation for easy access. Larson and Draper note that, using a restaurant analogy, that if mobile users are searching for restaurants near me, they are most likely close to making an offline commercial activity, meaning a store visit. Making the phone number and hours of operation easily accessible will prompt more on-site visits. Now we are going to move on to the main strengths. The landing page is good with effective call to actions, clear navigation with embedded links, and a direct link to Facebook. The keywords are also relevant. The improvements to email strategy is good, and more focus on certain target segments and consistent scheduling of when newsletters are sent out. And lastly, the online reputation is good as well, with overall positive results than negative.
Thank you, Anna. After reviewing Noah Project's current digital marketing plan, here are the areas for improvement. Creating targeted segments allows companies to interact and engage with their audiences better. For example, a person who's interested in only volunteering at the center wouldn't want to receive more emails about animals that are available for adoption. Rather, they would hope to receive information about volunteer events at the shelter. Targeted segments can help with allocating limited resources in marketing and lead to higher satisfaction within the customer base. Spend time developing the website for mobile users. Since mobile users use their phones frequently and in short bursts, keeping information concise and readily available helps with frequent website visits. Updating things like the location of the phone number and hours of operation to the top of the page, or ease of filling out forms on the mobile website will improve the user experience and encourage more engagement. Create strong and effective branding on social media. Having images and content that are easily recognizable as the organizations will help with follower retention, increase engagement, and increase opportunities to reshare postings. For example, a person who looks at social media posts and doesn't recognize what brand or account the post is with may lead to them unfollowing the organization. But if a person is able to recognize the organization's brand, it leads to better brand recognition and retrieval of information. These are the top 3 areas for improvement. Finally, I'll hand it off to Adam to wrap things up.
Thank you, Sydney. To summarize this all up, throughout our research, we were able to find an effective landing page with a beneficial call to action. The landing page hosted embedded links that allowed its users to navigate the site with ease. This along with a strong social media presence and a nice rating on Google. The social media marketing techniques used by Noah's Project also drives in potential donors or adopters, and reaching out to people via social media is a huge strength when it comes to a nonprofit organization. My group and I would like to thank you guys for allowing us to share our ideas and efforts with you today. Your dedication to giving animals a second chance is very inspirational, and we fully believe in your guys' mission, and we hope that these insights can help you continue making an even greater impact on the lives of the animals and the community you serve. Your organization gives a voice to those who can't speak, which is truly inspiring. This next slide is just references as sources we used within our research for this project. Lastly, my group and I would like to thank you guys again for not only taking the time out of your day to watch this presentation, but for everything you guys do. Like I said earlier, your mission is truly inspiring. And I actually adopted my dog from you guys back in 2021, and he's been the greatest thing in my life. So again, thank you for looking at our presentation, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day at Noah's Project.